How's it going, everyone? This is the Anime Man. So a recent article came to my attention from one of my good friends, which talked about the legendary Hayao Miyazaki. Now I'm sure you guys will know this man. He is one of the greatest anime creators ever to be known in today's time. Like, if you guys don't know, he founded Studio Ghibli, who gave us some of the most well-known anime movies to ever be created. Just trust me, he's a pretty big thing if you don't know him. So being one of the most influential animation film creators of today's time, it's hard to imagine that, he would have any problems, he would have any gripes, he would have any grumbles. Except bad news is, he is. And not only that, he's grumbling about the thing that he is actually part of, namely the current anime industry. In a recent interview, he was complaining about how animation creators that came after him are screwing up the current anime industry. This is the full translated answer that he gave to one of the questions that the interviewee gave him. You see, whether you can draw like this or not, being able to think up of this kind of design, it depends on whether or not you can say to yourself, oh yeah, girls like this exist in real life. If you don't spend time watching real people, you can't do this because you've never seen it. Some people spend their lives interested only in themselves. Almost all Japanese animation is produced with hardly any basis taken from observing real people, It's produced by humans who can't stand looking at other humans, and that's why the industry is full of otaku. Now, many have taken this quote to kind of a negative way, saying that, oh, Hayao Miyazaki doesn't like his fans, he doesn't like his fandom, he doesn't like the people that have really supported his studio and his work his entire lifetime. I personally have to agree with this man because it is a kind of trend that we are currently seeing in recent anime series. I think what he was trying to say in this answer is that a lot of anime series recently are being recycled from past anime series and not actually being inspired from things other than anime series. As Hayao Miyazaki said himself, the industry is full of otaku, most of which can't stand looking at other humans or other things besides anime. And thus you get these cheap, recycled kind of series recently that have been influenced by past anime, which have in turn been influenced by past anime again. Not enough people are going out into the real world, getting inspired by things out there in the real world, or things outside of anime and manga, and are using that as an influence to create their anime and manga. Something that Hayao Miyazaki has really put to heart in his past and current creations. And don't get me wrong, not all series are like this. In fact, there are a few series of today even that are still kind of putting this to heart. There are some anime and manga creators out there who are using real life influences, ideas and concepts that are not taken directly from, say, their favorite anime or when they was a kid, or a manga series that they happened to read a few weeks ago even. They are getting inspired by things, they are writing stories, they are creating characters, they are creating this world around their creation that is based off of things that didn't come before it, based off of things that are completely different, and that's what really makes a anime and manga creator, especially a one like Hayao Miyazaki, really unique and are able to create some of the most unique characters, stories, and worlds in their creations. I guess the moral of the story that Miyazaki is trying to say is, next time you want to create a story, next time you're trying to look for an idea for your, say, anime or manga or whatever you are trying to create, try and go out of this sphere that is the medium itself. Go outside of that medium and try and bring ideas and concepts from a separate medium, or even just completely outside of the medium. What do you think about this, guys? Do you think Hayao Miyazaki is just being a grumbly old dude and really does hate his fan and fan base, or do you think he makes a valid point? Also, let me know in the comments below if my interpretation of this Hayao Miyazaki quote was correct, or do you have another way of interpreting this quote? Of course, Hayao Miyazaki's quotes are usually pretty cryptic, as you just listened to, so it's, it can be taken in many ways. So I like to know what you guys think about this. Let me know all that shit in the comments below. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. As always, pray if you enjoy, subscribe for an anime. See you guys next video, whatever I make. Keep watching anime. Ciao!